Hey, what's up? It's X Let the Game Begin. I don't know if any of you know what that name came from, but it's actually a Saw reference. I love those movies. I'm just walking around Newark right now. I figured, I'd make a little video. My friend was like, oh, keep the videos coming. I don't know. I guess he likes them or some shit like that. This channel's got like random shit, a variety of stuff. That's usually what I do. Like, if you ever go on my Tumblr, it's just a hodgepodge of different shit that I like, and I don't know. I'm a random person, so I guess it fits me perfectly. Yeah, so I figured, I'd take a little walk and just film, and that's pretty much it. Kind of a boring person. I'm really goofy though. I like making people laugh. I love that. I love making people laugh. I like making people's days. That's happened a couple times where I've made people laugh and they've told me, they're like, oh, you just made my day. Like, blah, blah, you're so funny. It's like stupid shit too. Like, there's this lady who I saw her sign her name, and her name was Mary Smith, and I was like, that name sounds so fake. You're part of the witness protection program, aren't you? And she just starts cracking up. And she's like, you just made my day. Like, every time I see you now, I'm just gonna like start laughing. And I was like, oh, that's great. Like, that makes me feel really good. And it was just a stupid thing that I said that made her laugh. And that's what I want. I want people to get along. I want, the world to be a better place. I believe, love your neighbor, even if they treat you like shit, just love them, Can't judge people for the wrong shit that they've done. Everybody makes mistakes, and I don't think anybody should be, judged off that or treated poorly because of that. What else was I going to say? Oh, like I was watching this movie about Jesus, and while he was walking the cross to Calvary, they were beating him and stuff like that, and he said to one of the guys, like, I love you, to one of the people who was beating him, and I was like, that's just perfect, like, that just shows really what Jesus is all about, like, that's what I am. Like, you love people, I hate all this racist shit that's going on, and, there's been a bunch of people recently who have been, treating me a certain way because of the color of my skin, and, that shit just pisses me off. It really does. Like, there's no need for that. There's no need for hating other people, like, especially since we're going through like a hard time. Like, don't hate on people. Like, just love people and help them out, and help lift people up. Like, that's what people need. And that's the way I like to live. I consider myself an independent, sharp skinhead, which is Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice. I'm really into ska music, and just the fashion and all that shit is what I'm into. The history behind, the original skinheads, I find interesting. I also like history. That's another thing I really enjoy. Today I was sitting somewhere on the street, and somebody was talking to their friend, and they're like, do you know what occupation has the highest rate of suicides? And I was like, ooh, dentist. And the lady was like, yep. So that's, some random, useless, I don't know if it's useless information that I know, but, it's something that I know that a lot of people wouldn't really, I don't think would really know generally. Like, I find that interesting. And then the guy said that number 2 was construction worker. And I'm another person who, I'm an advocate for people who self-harm and, suicide awareness and things like that. I had a friend of mine jump off the George Washington Bridge, and, obviously she didn't survive. My father, who passed away in December, he really suffered with depression. He's had suicide attempts before. And, my mother also struggled with that. I struggle with it. I struggle with depression and anxiety. I like to be social and stuff, but I actually really consider myself more of an introvert. But, sometimes when I'm isolating, it's really not that healthy of a thing for me to do. And I've had a few suicide attempts in my life. About a year and a half ago, actually it was more like a year ago, I attempted suicide, tried to overdose on some drugs. It wasn't my time to go home, so I survived, and by the grace of God, and I thank Him. I thank my God. I believe, that I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people, and I've been through some shitty I've had shitty circumstances. I've been through a lot of things that most people don't go through. So, in my opinion, what I do is I look at all the experiences that I've had in my life, all the negative things like the drug use, being to different places, being in prison, being in mental hospitals, being in rehab, being homeless. I want to use those experiences to help other people to be able to be on that same level. And I'm like a down-to-earth person. I'm like an open book. I'm really laid back. I listen to people. Sometimes if I don't have advice, I'm just always there for a ear, just to listen to people. This is just a random video that I wanted to make, and I hope everybody enjoys it. You got to know a little bit about me, so that's about it. I'm not gonna do that stupid shit where people are like, tap the subscribe button and put the thumbs up and all that other shit. Like, I'm not here for like my 15 minutes of fame or anything like that. I just make random shit. I've said before, I'm just making videos for myself to remember things and for my family to see. And my buddy just asked me, keep the videos coming, so I just decided I'd make this. So I guess it's kind of like more for him. So, all right, what's up, Mike? All right, have a good day, everybody.